I think the discussion was very diverse. Different jury bring different values, but it's all about what's the sustainable strategy for different region. So we try to find, what's the meaning for specific users in the specific case.
The project of Qalandia is one project, but it's a part of a bigger project that works in the rehabilitation of historic centers in rural Jerusalem area. And it's very special because it tackles these communities which are very fragile and marginalized, unfortunately.
So the project is a 60-acre waterfront park that's designed to confront many aspects of climate change that are projected to affect Boston and cities like it over time.
This project is about the reconstruction of a state in South Brazil, which was suffering from recent floods, and we were invited to help on this reconstruction by thinking and designing the new standard for public schools.
The project, as you know, it's in the older part of the city, Dhaka. During the colonial era, it started as a jail, and we are working in this project from 2017, and now as a jail history museum, and also with some civic amenities for the surroundings. It will be worked as a cultural or civic center for the surrounding area.
The project is really quite challenging. It's both an urban and an architectural project. It takes a former brick factory that's been abandoned for years in the heart of Pristina and transforms that, renovates existing buildings, but also adds new buildings into an art technology district.
For me, sustainability, it's basically livability, right? It's sort of, we talk a lot about material, about nature, but it's also about ourselves.
We have to look at sustainable design in a holistic way. We also need to look at the social impact, from the sustainable design and the contribution to the local economy.
To make sure that every person is part of a larger ecological system. Cities are part of larger ecological system.
To us, beyond sustainable architecture is about regenerative architecture. How can you use design to revive different sorts of ecosystem, whether cultural, financial, social, material, and so on.
Us as architects and urban planners, we are at the front line of promoting and creating sustainable designs. I think when we do that, we trying to inspire people to become also almost like an ambassadors of sustainability.
And it allows us to question and think about the values and importance of nature in our society and to reinterpret that into technical actions that we can apply through design on the different places we action.
Now more than ever, sustainability is no longer an option for design. It's important to provide examples of cohabitation and respect with nature, experimentation with new materials, new ways of understanding architecture and building technology.
For us, the future is local or it will not happen. The future is sustainable or it will not happen. The future is balanced or it will not happen.
Depending on which part of the world you're based in, we have different challenges. And I think that it was very touching to see how, depending on where you are in the world, but everybody had been struggling to really create quality, but also to make an impact. And I think that's what we can do as architects.
I think it's the most important thing for us is what we learned going through the process. And so getting the opportunity to share our story and to be acknowledged, it's really gratifying for us. We just so appreciate them, and that it's important to get this information out into the universe.
Hopefully we'll demonstrate to many other people who are thinking about projects that the materials can be thought of at the beginning, where they're coming from, who makes them, who puts them together, who assembles them on site. And if it can be possible to integrate that with local economies and local material supply chains, then it can make the project feel much more grounded and much more part of that place.
But it's also a wonderful recognition about what international cooperation can achieve when we are all together looking at the same goal. For us, it's a message of hope, finally.
Receiving the Holcim Foundation Award means a lot to our team. I think it validates a lot of hard work and a lot of effort, and it signifies that we've achieved something significant.
Hopefully it provides a model for governments and developers. And I think the significance of the award is that it helps inspire people to do better.
I love the fact the Holcim Foundation Award looks to project under development, because this focuses in the ideas, in the work process of each project and not in beautiful images. And I think requires from the jury take a risk, to take a chance, to be part of the process.
It's very nice to have these awards that focus on future projects that are under construction or will be built very, very soon. No?
I just wish that there will be a lot more, that you don't need in the future to give an award to a building or a project because it's sustainable. I would like this to become the standard, because I think that's what the world needs. And it's amazing to see foundations like Holcim who's really trying to put it out there and accelerating that transition.
People build with a hope. So that's why they want to build better. How the new design, not just representing future, but also linked to their past, to the tradition, the behavior, like how people live in that region. So that's one very important issue.